Hi there, I'm meteorologist Robert Speta. Not a lot happening in the tropics here across the Western Pacific, and I actually talk about that in a separate video update, breaking down why it's been so calm here recently. In fact, near record-breaking calmness. The last storm we had near the Philippines, for example, was way back in late September as we head into December out here. So it's been exceptionally calm. One of the reasons for that is the El Nino, of course, but also these cold surges. Look at that CFX snow machine cranking in there across Japan. Well, that interaction with these cold surges are bringing some pretty decent rainfall to northeastern areas of Luzon. In fact, you can see that here in our satellite imagery. Got some showers down towards the south too, there across parts of Mindanao, but it's persistent across northeastern areas of Cagayan and eastern areas of Isabela. Of course, the Sierra Madre Mountains do get some heavy rain, but boy, it's coming down out in some of these areas here. And I'll get to those rain totals in a second. Let's just talk about the general pattern here. And as I mentioned, we're still dealing with these cold surges. We have this monsoonal, almost easterly trough right in here. That's helping to fire up those storms across the southern half of Visayas. Plus, that easterly flow still hitting parts of Vietnam as well. But really is that interaction, the shear line kicking in there for northern locations of Luzon as we zoom right in, heading through mainly next week, more so over towards Tuesday and the Wednesday. We're going to get our next surge that's going to come in and really increase those showers out here. So let's just take a look at this. This is that latest surge here on Wednesday over towards Thursday. Remember, this cold air interacting with the tropics down in the south, it's that collision, and you see that gradient right in there that creates our shear line we quite often see this time of year. That interaction between the cool air and the warm air out here, and also creates, see how the winds are kind of coming from the south, and then here they're from the north, I should say, and then here they're from the southeast. It's that collision. It also creates the uplift. Look at the rainfall accumulation. This is actually indicating 100 millimeters right there. Watch as these numbers still goes up as we go through Saturday, heading into Sunday. Remember, this is along the northeast coast, so even east of Apari out there. But yeah, that's 400 millimeters of rainfall potentially in the forecast for some of these areas just east of the Sierra Madre Mountains. But watch how the mountains really stop a lot of that precip. So the Cagayan Valley gets some rain, not a lot. And then if you look over here towards the west coast, it stays pretty dry all the way down towards Pangasinan. Yeah, maybe some passing showers still in places like Subic Bay and also into Manila, but a far cry from just the torrential downpours that are in the forecast for the northeastern seaboard. In fact, let's just take one more look at that rainfall accumulation here. I'll just kind of zoom right in on this, what I'm talking about. Look at this, just offshore rainfall adding up. The areas in the darker red indicate 200 to 300 millimeters. Watch how this builds through Saturday, heading into Sunday over there towards Monday. You get those darker areas. Plus, you notice here just east of Manila, actually a couple pockets of 100 millimeters or plus as well over the course of several days. So if you are out here in Luzon, expect the rain. Places like our friends in Baguio, yeah, pretty much on and off all day. I mean, every day, I should say, into the afternoon hours here. But it does pick up mainly by midweek. And then if you look further towards the south, let's say over there towards Manila. Let's get this off the screen. Over here towards, well, let's do the flyover first. Over there towards Manila, a little bit drier, but still got these heavy showers, possibly down here towards South Cagayan de Oro, high of 30. Some scattered rainfall there for you. Tacloban at 30 as well. While we get a little bit of drier, since that shear line is weakened for parts of northern Visayas, thankfully, that's the case for northern Samar. You need a little bit of a break there. And then we look further towards the north, you got those heavy showers here along the eastern seaboard. So, yeah. Always watching what's going on out here, friends. All right, here's a look at the forecast for Manila. As I mentioned, yeah, they got some pretty decent weather throughout the weekend, actually, since all that precip is further towards the north. And then a big thanks for everybody on our Patreon. Huge thanks, actually, for everybody who continues to support this channel. And also be sure to check out westernpacificweather.com. Trying to get that website up and working and revitalized once again here as well. As always, thanks for watching. Number one thing is stay safe out there.